Okay, so first you will have to set the working directory wherever you have saved your data set. Okay, so using the command set working directory, set wd. So if you have saved it on the desktop, or if your data is in the downloads, then you should give the path accordingly. Okay, and just check C double colon, so double slash. If it is a backslash, then single slash will work. Sorry, if it is a slash and backslash, two double slashes should be there.
Ma'am, I think I can help.
Yes.
First of all, you need to check your working directory currently you are in. In the console part, it is written as in ma'am screen. It is so the path. This is your current working directory. You need to put your downloaded file, the Excel file, in this path. Then you apply the command. Then your data will be loaded easily.
Yes, thank you. Are you able to import the data now? Yes, I can see. Yes. Then I have also posted the commands to read a particular column, which is the CO2 concentration, which is the variable of interest for us for this particular data set. But for that, you need to give the range from A1, that is column name should be included. So that's why the command says column names equal to true. So that you can identify that row by its column name, which is CO2 concentration. Yeah, so I have Sai Kaushalya. Okay. The first command after importing the data, first you need to read the variable of interest and then convert it into the time series. So if you can just scroll up in the chat box, I have posted all the commands in the chat box. So CO2.data is your Excel file that is being imported. Then you can run the command CO2 as CO2.data $CO2 concentration and then convert it to time series. All right. So once you plot the data, you should be able to see this graph. When you convert it to the time series data, you should be able to see this graph. And then the first step is to decompose the time series using the command decompose.
Madam,
I'm just
can you,
copying here.
madam, could you can go upward, ma'am, please.
Yeah. Yes. Where? Which one command? Which command you want?
Plot, madam, plot.
Plot. Okay. So it is this one. Plot.
Yeah.
So this is very basic command of plot. Yes, I have already copied it in the chat. If you can just scroll, Santosh Kumar. Just scroll up, I guess. Just now I posted. Are you able to see? All right. So I'm using the suffix a and m to differentiate between the additive model and multiplicative model, and I am sure you all know that a comment in R can be written using a hash. The part after hash is a comment that I have written. So once you decompose, once you run this command, you should be able to see this graph, and it will by default, if you do not use any model, like if you see in line number 26 on my screen, by default it takes up additive model. So the title of the graph also is decomposition of additive time series. All right. Yeah, and if you want to change the model, you can just use it M for multiplicative model. So similar graph you can see, or the similar split of the original data set into trained, seasonal and random, we will be able to see, but now using the multiplicative time series model. Then maybe you can go ahead with the forecasting part using Holt-Winters model. Since your data has trend and seasonality, so you can use these commands. Is seasonal and kpss.test to check whether the data has forecast. So you may have to install it. So you will have to go in packages, then go in install, and then say forecast. Okay. Then install this package and then load the library. What is your version R? No, it should be available. 4.2. Should be available in 4.2. Just check if you have this smooth package. It has command of ES or exponential smoothing. That also you can use. Just check which commands or which packages or which are available in your version. So ES is another command which talks about exponential smoothing here, which is available in the smooth package. Here. And just check. For others, is it available? This forecasting, is it done? Can do the KPSS test also for checking whether the data has trend and seasonality or not. I posted the commands in the chat box. So kpss.test. So available in the T series library. Yes, are you able to load these libraries and check these commands whether it is giving you the desired results? So other data sets which you can try. So this is the data set which is inbuilt in R itself, A10 data, which is available in the FPP package. Okay, and it talks about the total monthly scripts for pharmaceutical products. Okay, so what are the sales? And you can load this data using the command data A10. And then you can just plot this data. Obviously, it is available in the FPP. And you can see this is the graph that I had shown you in the initial slides, okay, where you can see a trend as well as seasonality present in the data. And you can decompose. So directly one command you can use, plot decompose A10. So by default it will plot the additive. It will assume additive model. And you can go ahead with the whole twin task forecasting and then the plot. Sum of squares. Error, sum of squares. Another data set that I have provided in the Excel file itself. Then this graph also I had shown you in the initial slides, which is Iowa non-farm income. And specifically, I'm taking three different types of data where this data is not having any seasonality, but it is showing only trend. Increasing trend is present in the data. So if you run this command is seasonal, then you will get the answer as false. Okay. And now you can try all these commands on your own for different data sets. 3-4 data sets I have already given. There are data sets present inbuilt in R also. So are there any questions?
So, ma'am, are we going to break for session like before session 2? Okay.
Yes. Yes, that is what I was thinking. So if the participants are working on our commands, let them work for 5 minutes, and then I guess we have a break at
Yes,
11:20. So maybe I am here for say some more time. If they want to perform the analysis using on their desktops or laptops.
Okay.
And then if they have any questions based on this, and then in the next session, I would like to go ahead with the Arima model.
Okay. 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 So if the participants have any questions or any query regarding if they are conducting any simultaneous like execution of the commands, they can ask.
Yeah. The gene expression data, it will be a little bit different. But if you want to analyze it using only time series analysis, then these are the things. Otherwise, you will have to go a little differently for the gene expression data. And is it only time series analysis you want to do, or whether you want to do it as a Markov chain, or whether you want to use any other thing, then accordingly you will have to use the packages. Yeah, that is fine. That is fine. What it means is the value that you have obtained, that the value that is getting printed, they are comparing it with one that is the actual value. Means they are not maybe not the actual value. Because they are talking about the p value, right? P value, yes. Yes. The p value they are saying it is 0.1, but they are printing it say up to 1 decimal point. But the actual p value may have some more decimal also after 1, after 0.1.